In today's battle report, we have the new Necron Codex, and they're going to be fighting the Mechanicum, since Forgebane just came out. And Joe has the new Warglaives, right?
Yeah.
Painted up and ready to use. We're going to be playing Secure and Control, which is just the standard objective one. Each objective is worth 3 victory points at the end of the game. We're doing 1,500 points?
2,000.
Oh, 2,000 points. So I'm going to talk about the Necron army first. I'm running the Mephrit Dynasty, which gives, if I'm using my shooting attacks, my weapons at half range or less, they get additional AP. And I'm running 1 battalion and 2 outrider detachments. My Warlord is the Overlord on the Catacomb Command Bodge. He's got a Tesla Cannon and a War Scythe. And then I gave him the Nightmare Shroud Relic, which is +1 to his save. So he now has a 2-up save, and enemies have to subtract 1 from the leadership while within 6 inches of him. And then I gave him the Eternal Madness Warlord trait, which is you get a reroll fail to wound for your Warlord if he was charged or performed a heroic intervention this turn. And then I have 2 Cryptics for my battalion. They both just have the Staffs of Light and the Chronometrons. The 3 troops I have are 2 15-man squads of Warriors, and then a 10-man squad of Immortals with Tesla Carbines. I have a Satan Shard of the Nightbringer, and he has the Antimatter Meteor power, which is it's just single target mortal wounds. And then I have Sky of Falling Stars, which I pick 3 units and then do D3 mortal wounds to each of them if I hit. I have a Night Scythe, and then that's all the battalion. For my I also have the Triarch Stalker, which just has the Heat Ray. Each of my Outrider detachments have a Overlord or a Lord, since they give the reroll 1s to wound now, with War Scythe. And then one of the Outrider detachments has 3 Canotech Wraiths, a 6-man squad of Scarabs, and a 3-man squad of Scarabs. And then the other Outrider just has 3 3-man squads of Scarabs.
For the Mechanicum, I have 2 detachments, a battalion, and then a super heavy auxiliary detachment for the 2 Omega Warglaives. For my battalion, I have Belisarius Call, who will be my army's warlord, so he adds 3 inches to his auras. I have a Tech Priest Dominus that will be carrying my army's relic, which is Raiment of the Technomartyr. So he gets a 6+ feel no pain, and units near him get a improved Overwatch. For my troops, I have a 10-man unit of Skitarii Rangers with 3 Transuranic Arquebuses, a 10-man Skitarii Vanguard unit with 3 Plasma Calivers, and a unit of 3 Cataphren Destroyers with Plasma Culverins and Cognis Flamers. I took 3 elite choices this time. I have 2 5-man units of Rust Stalkers. One of them has the Transonic Blades, and the other has the Razors and Cord Claws. And then I took a 7-man Infiltrator unit with Taser Goads and Flechette Blasters. I have 2 Dune Crawlers. Both of them have a Cognis Heavy Stubber and an Eradication Beamer. And just to round out points, I took a Iron Strider Ballistae with twin Cognis autocannon. But the new unit in my army is the 2 Warglaives. I gave them the Melta guns on top of their heads, just to give a bit more Melta effect to their already 30-inch Assault D3 Melta guns.
So deployment just wrapped up. I put a unit of the Warriors and a Cryptic in the Night Scythe. Everything else just deployed in pretty much a line. Since I'm running the Mephrit Dynasty, I want to get in closer to Joe, so I benefit from the additional -1 AP. And I think Joe outranges me. Once we were within like 24 inches, I might outgun him, but I think this far Joe outranges. Joe has better guns. So my main plan is just to move forward and do some damage.
On the Mechanicum, I have the unit of 7 infiltrators. They are concealed on the battlefield. Everything else was just deployed. I have the 2 units of Ruststalkers on either flank. And I have the Warglaives just ready to move up the road to engage the Necron forces as they move up. And everything else is just kind of a gun line with Belisarius and range of his aura for everyone.
And Joe finished deploying first, so he gets a +1. Let's see who goes first.
Mechanicum.
Necrons.
No. I will attempt to seize. Or what do you want first?
Yes.
So I will attempt to seize them. Nope.
So Necron's turn 1.
Mephrit Dynasty's first Necron turn.
So it's the end of the movement phase for Necron's turn 1. We've got to mention where the objectives were. The Necron objective is here.
And the Mechanicum objective is between the Dune Crawler and the unit of Destroyers.
So pretty much all of my army just advanced up since I'm mostly range 24. The Overlord used the Wave of Command on the Tesla Immortals to give them +1 to hit. And then they advance. So it's going to be -1 to hit. But I have 2 of them in range of a Warglaive. And then I have the Night Scythe, which is in range of pretty much everything. And then the Nightbringer is in range of the Tread Dudes.
The Destroyers.
The Destroyers with his Antimatter Meteor. So you use this at the end of your movement phase. It's pretty much Smite. Roll a d6 on a 2+, the closest visible enemy within 24. Takes a d3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it takes a d6 mortal wounds. So let's see that since it's in the... since you do it in the movement phase. So 6. So that's a d6 mortal wounds. 3.
So I'll kill one of them.
You could command point it and get a second.
If it was lower than 3, it would be worth it. I think 3 is pretty good. So then I have the 2 Tesla Immortals. So Assault 2. 6s generate extra hits. No 6s. I'm looking for 5s.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds. No AP.
3 up. Takes 2.
Go. It is electricity against robots. What's the first damage threshold that I have to do?
You have to get him down to 6.
And how many does he have left?
He is on 10.
Alright, so that's unlikely. But I guess I might as well shoot the Tesla Destructor at him from the Night Scythe. So that is Assault 4. 6 generate extra, no 6s. And then Strength 7. Looking for 4s. 2.
They get the Dynasty thing, right? Are you within half range for
Oh,
-1
you're
AP?
I am indeed.
So 4 up saves. Takes another one.
The Praetorian stuff doesn't, the Satan shots don't, and then some of the characters don't have it.
What are these scarabs going to shoot at?
Nothing, unfortunately. Although there is a stratagem to self-destruct them in close combat.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I have my close combat stuff doing the flanks on either side, and then my gun line moving down the middle. And that's going to be all my turn. So, and that's not too bad damage on the Warglaive. That's more than I expected to do, and I killed a model. So.
I think they have leadership. I'll roll and see if it's necessary. It's necessary to look.
Oh, the Destroyers?
Yeah, I'm not...
Let's find out.
They have a lower leadership, I think. Okay, no, they have leadership 7, so they're good.
Okay.
It's close.
Not too much movement for the Mechanicum in their movement phase. The 2 Warglaives moved up to go after the Night Scythe, try and bring it down. The unit of Ruststalkers that were on that flank moved up that if I do manage to take it down, they can assault whatever comes out of it. Belisarius advanced up to repair the one of the lost wounds on the 1 Warglaive. And for my canticles, I got Shroud Psalm, so all the guys count as being in cover. If they are in cover, they don't get any effect, and all of them get +1 strength, except for the Warglaives. So I'm going to start off my shooting phase with the injured Warglaive is going to fire its thermal spear and its melta gun into the Night Scythe. So D3 shots for the thermal spear. 3. So -1 to hit. So hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And wounding on 3s. Wounds -4 AP.
So no save.
So he's within half range, so 2d6. 5.
He's down to 7. And I made a mistake. The night sight has 2 Tesla destructors, not 1. I figured it would have been a twin linked one. So I missed 4 shots.
So Melt-A-Gun. Missed. And then the other one will do the same thing. So Thermal Spear. 2. Hitting on 4s. Both hit. And wounding on 3s. I will command point one of those. Wounds. So 5 more damage.
Okay, down to 2.
And the Melt-A-Gun. Miss. The unit of Rangers in the building will fire at the Night Scythe. So I will fire the 3 Transuranic Arquebuses first. So hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 7. So wounding on 4s. 2 wounds -2 AP.
So,
Oh wait. Okay.
so 5 ups. Made 1. So how much... I mean, you have like a ton of shooting left. I don't think it's worth command pointing. You have enough shooting that you could kill it. So down to 1 wound.
So what this does, D3.
Oh, no.
3.
First blood.
So with the invasion beams on the Night Scythe and the Monolith's teleporter, if all of them are destroyed, then all the units in it count as destroyed. But now that there's a codex, there's a stratagem for that, which is Emergency Invasion Beam. Use a stratagem when the last Dynasty Night Scythe or Monolith from your army is destroyed. Before removing the model, you can immediately set up a friendly Dynasty unit that was still in box. So that's 1 command point, and I will set up 15 warriors. So the Cryptic is trapped.
So you're down to 7.
Yeah, and then the Cryptic remains trapped on
the Mephrit Dynasty world.
Yep. And he won't be taking part of the battle anymore.
But somehow the Mechanicum knows, and they have recorded that he has been destroyed.
Alright, you already got first blood, but that would be a pretty goofy way to get first blood.
They have their kill point counter, and suddenly it goes up by 2.
Yeah. Actually, I guess it can be deployed on the other side as well.
You could, as long as you're within, what is it?
3 inches. Well, I do want to have line of sight for Overwatch.
Well, you think you're within 3 inches of their base?
Not even a little. You set up the terrain so densely, though, Greg. I can't, just so dense.
So, since I managed to kill that with overall less shooting than I was expecting, I will have the unit of 2 destroyers. They will take shots at the unit of Wraiths hiding in this ruin.
They're not hiding, they're coming up at you.
And they are not going to supercharge. Because I won't be able to kill them with their shots anyway. It's not worth risking it. So 2d6 shots for their plasma. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling the failed hits for Belisarius' aura. And then wounding on 3s. So that is 5 wounds.
So your pinball takes 1. Just 1 damage?
Yeah. The further back, Dunecrawler will fire into the unit of Immortals with its Eradication Beamer and its Heavy Stubber. I'll do the Eradication Beamer first. D6, 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. Reroll from Belisarius. And wounding on 2s. 3 wounds minus 2 AP.
On the Immortals. So 5 up. 3 die.
And Heavy Stubborn. Reroll the 1. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
3 up. 1 more dice.
The other Dune Crawler will do the same thing into the unit of Immortals. So, Eradication Beamer, 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. Reroll the 2. All hit. And wounding on 2s. So, 5 wounds at minus 2.
5 up. 4 more die.
And then Heavy Stubborn. Reroll 1. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Oh, wait. 2 more wounds. 3 up. 1 lifts. They shoot at him with anything else.
The Iron Strider will fire its autocannon at the Scarabs. So it is 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. No. He's by the Tech Priest Dominus, so reroll the 1. 2 hits. And wounding on 2s. 1 wound, minus 1 AP.
So am I in cover? Which, yeah, I think I'm in cover. So 6 up. Nope.
So 2 damage.
So 1 left.
And that is all of my shooting. The unit of Ruststalkers is going to declare a charge in the disembarked unit of Warriors.
Okay. I think they can all see.
Yeah.
You got Overwatch.
Yeah. I'm all within half range. So it's 20 shots at AP 2.
30 shots.
Oh, yes. There are 15. Looking for 6s. 3. Slightly below average. T3 or T4?
T3.
3s. So 2 minus 2.
6 up safe. Or 5 up because of their Shroud Sound. Oh. So one of them dies.
Is this one fine, Joe?
Yeah, as long as he's not in the robe. So check their assault. 3 inches won't be enough. So I will command point the 1.
3 inches might be.
You got the rangefinder?
Okay.
Throw it down, baby.
Yeah, 3 inches is enough.
Never mind then. Can you move them in?
Just the 4?
Yeah.
And then they can pile in.
Yeah. So I will do their Cord Claw attacks first. So 4 of them. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Strength 4.
I'm scared.
So wounding on 4s. So that is 1 regular wound. And then I do a D3 mortal wounds because of the 6.
Oh my, D3 more wound. Jeez.
So 1.
And then a regular.
Yeah.
4 up. So 2 die.
And then the rest of their attacks are with their razors. So 3 attacks from the sergeant. And then 6 from the remaining guys. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. So 5 regular wounds.
4 ups. 3 more die.
And that is all of my attacks.
That's it. That wasn't very many.
Oh, you gotta take back and then leaderships.
The infiltrators are a lot better with their 3 hits on a 6.
Do you know if warriors hit on 3s or 4s?
I don't remember.
Hitting on 3, strength 4, 1 attack. I lost 5, so they are 10. And then 3s. Or do, yeah. 6 wounds.
So 4 up saves. So I lose 2 more.
Just not the rogue guy, right?
Yeah.
And then that's the only close combat.
Yep.
Right, so I lost 5. I'm leadership 10. I lose another one.
On the Ruststalkers, they lost 3. They good.
And then I think via the fact, like models that run, or it's just in models that run can't come back
Yeah.
from reanimation protocols. Because running away is more permanent than getting blown up.
Well, there's the
What do
different
these guys get for their leadership?
Yeah. So that is going to be an auto pass right there.
Okay.
That's
Two
what that
command
is.
points. All right.
So
Think,
that,
unless I have a better one.
well, that overall went better for the Mechanicum than I was expecting it to. Didn't think I would actually take out the Night Sight.
Yeah, it was a mistake going so far up, apparently. I thought the -1 to hit would help me more than it did.
At least it's not kill points. So it's
True.
not like you lost an additional one for
But I
that.
mean, I do now have to kill your warlord or get your objective, or I'm going to lose just from you getting the +1 victory point. The end of the Necron movement phase again. 1 warrior returned to the unit fighting the infiltrators, Ruststalkers, and then 4 immortals came back. The immortals advanced forward again. I used a wave of command from the catacomb barge, and then the warriors and these other units of scarabs advanced. The front 3 did not, though. And then behind this ruin, the wraiths are lurking to jump at the Warglaive, and the Satanishad's moving forward with his scarab escort into the back. So into the movement phase, I'm going to cast Antimatter Meteor again on the destroyers. So 2+ again, 2. So D3 mortal wounds, 1.
One's down to 2 wounds.
And then he's got his shooting, which I don't think I was in range of last time, but I did also forget. Where's the Satan? Oh, it's only 12 inches. Gaze of Death. So that's everything in my movement phase. So shooting, I have the... I'm going to shoot the Triarch Stalker first. So that I'm going to shoot the Heat Ray in focused mode at the front Warglaive. So it's heavy 2, so I'm hitting on 4s.
I'm going to use Rotate Ion Shields for 1 command point. Because there's a Requester Mechanicus unit. So he gets 1 to his invuln save. So he's up to 4+.
Alright, so hitting on 4s. No hits. Feels bad. But that gives me the reroll 1s. So the Tesla Immortals advanced, but they took wave of command, so they're still hitting on 3s. And then I have 6 left. No, 5. So that's going to be 3s to hit. 6s generate 2 extra hits. I did again any 6s. I get a reroll of 1s from the Triarch Stalker. I still get a 1. And then I'm winning on 5s. No wounds.
Did you remember to reroll 1s to wound last time? Not that you rolled any 1. Did you roll any 1s?
I did roll 1-1. I think I did. I don't remember though. Then the Tesla Destructor or Annihilator from the Catacomb Bodge. It's the Assault 3, Strength 6 one.
Tesla cannon.
Tesla Cannon. So he's going to hit on 2s. He's going to be wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
Is he within half range?
No. It's only range 24.
So 3 up. Good.
That is all of my shooting. Feels bad. So the Wraiths are going to assault the Warglaive, and the Scarabs are going to assault the Rust Stalkers. Do you have line of sight to me?
I think his foot can see through the doorway.
Okay.
He's gonna fire his thermal. He's gonna fire his thermal spear from his foot. So D3, 2 6s, 1 6. Wounds.
3 up in wound. Good.
And then the melt gun. Missed.
And you can avoid. Oh no, they're already in close combat, so they can't. I got a 6.
On who?
For my charge on the Wraiths. So I got that one. And then the Scarabs. 4. And they fly, so we're fine. Yeah, that one as well.
3-man?
Yep.
Conga?
Yeah, sure.
Or, stay here. And we'll leave that off for now.
Yeah.
Or I'll just actually set it slightly.
Sounds good. Let's do that close combat first. So, after piles in. How many? So they have 2 wounds each?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's just 2 of them
2
left?
left.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, never mind. I was considering self-destructing Scarab, but I don't think it's worth the command point now. So I will do the Scarabs first. So that are all of them within, yeah, he's in base contact, they're within an inch of him. So that's going to be 12 attacks. And then strength 3 and no AP or anything. 12 attacks. 9. So hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 4s again. So 3 wounds.
4 up. Take a wound on 1.
And then the spiders on the knight. So
The Wraiths on the knight.
yeah, wraiths on the knight. So that's 9 attacks. And they're going to be 3+, then strength 6, minus 2 AP and 2 damage. Force to wound.
5 to wound. Stuff to 7.
Oh, yes. So 1 wound.
So
AP 2.
5 up. Good.
Nice.
And you get your
Yeah,
11
warriors.
warriors.
Yep. No, it's 10. One of them got removed for running away. So, looking for 3s. Looking for 4s again. Alright, 6 wounds. Dude, the warriors are so good in close combat.
4 up. The sergeant is left with 1 wound.
Okay.
So just do his attacks back first. So he gets 1 cord claw. Hits. Going on the warriors. So hits, wounding on 4s, wounds, so regular wound.
4 up. Good.
And then he gets 3 attacks with his razor. 2 hits. 1 wound, it's just a mortal wound for him. And then the knight hasn't gone down any thresholds. So he gets 4 attacks with his Reaper Chain Cleaver. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. And strength 12, so wounding on 2s. 2 wounds.
3 up. Good.
So, Ruststalker lost one guy, so he can't fail morale.
I can't fail morale.
And no one else took any
So
casualties.
good. Do you want to consolidate further up your Scarab Swarm?
I would have. They would have done that when the other guy was
Okay.
there. So they would. Again, I mean, these two could have moved a little bit, but I forgot to. So I mean, I'm gonna win this combat. It looks like I tied up one of the knights. So I mean, that's nice, but she has a lot of multi-wound stuff left there. I'm not sure.
The Mechanicum forces have mostly moved forward. The unit of Vanguard moved up behind the root. It moved up so that they can engage the unit of warriors that were fighting the lone Ruststalker who has fallen back from combat, so that I can try and take down that unit. The unengaged Warglaive, I use Knight of the Cog stratagem for one command point, so that he could get the Canticles of the Omnisire. And for those, I got Chant of the Remorseless Fist, so reroll hit rolls of 1 in the fight phase, and affected units have +1 strength, Invocation of Machine Might. The unit of Infiltrators have not revealed themselves yet. So, starting off my shooting phase, I'm going to have the unit Vanguard fire into the squad of warriors. So they are going to supercharge their plasma calibers. I think that's what they call those. Yeah. So those are Assault 2. 3 of them are going to fire. So first guy. Good. Second one. There. So wounding on 2s. So 5. -3.
So no safe. Or am I in cover?
I don't know.
I think I'd be in cover by definition. Although, no, I mean, some of the dudes are in the center of the ruin. I don't think that would count. So 5 die.
And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now I'm in cover.
That guy can't see me back.
So the one guy, so that leaves 6 guys that can see for their radium carbines. Be able to check the weapon profile. Go. So hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. 2 wounds.
90 minus.
No.
What die?
Then the unit of rangers in that ruin will fire their weapons into the unit of warriors.
There's only 2 left. Oh, wait, actually, I rolled a 3, didn't I? They'd be in cover. So 1 left. 1 die.
I think. No, they're probably all out of rapid fire now. So it'll be 7 shots from their galvanic rifles. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. So 2 regular wounds and then 1 minus AP wound.
Minus what AP?
Minus 1.
Alright, so 1 4 up. 2 3 ups. So 1 dies.
And then 3 Transuranic Arquebus shots. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound minus 2 AP.
5 up. Good.
The unengaged Warglaive will fire its thermal spear into the Triox-Stalker, and then its melta gun is out of range of anyone else. So D3 shots. 3. Hitting on 3s. 2 hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Minus 4 AP.
Minus 4. I don't think I have a save one. So how much damage?
2.
Alright, so if I roll a 1, I don't take any damage. Boop. Rolled a 1. Quantum shielding.
the two destroyers will fire their Cognis Flamers and their plasma into the unit of 6 scarabs. So, for their Cognis Flamers, they get 2d6. So 10. Wounding on 3s. 8 wounds. No AP.
5 ups. Or 6 ups. They have 3 wounds apiece.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, 3 wounds. So it's 8 more. I already took 2. 1.
And then their plasma is not supercharged. Only 3 shots. Wounding on 4s. And wounding on 2s. Another single wound. Minus 3 AP. Oh. And then I have the 2 Dune Crawlers. The back one is going to fire first into the unit of Immortals. So, D6 shots. 1. You keep it. Hitting on 3s. Hits. Wounding on 2s. Wounds. Minus 2 AP.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Good.
And then the Heavy Stubber. All hit. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Nice.
And then the other one will do the same thing. Eradication Beamer. 2 shots. Both hit. Both wound. Minus 2.
2 die.
And then Heavy Stubber. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Another one.
And that is all of my shooting except for the Iron Strider. He will fire into the unit of 3 scarabs. So 4 shots. All hit. And wounding on 2s. 4 wounds minus 1 AP.
No save.
So they each do 2 damage.
Okay. So 1 on this base, he dies. And then this one drops to 1.
Okay. That is all of my shooting. So the unengaged Warglaive is going to assault into the unit of wraiths.
Okie dokie.
So he goes in 8. So can you just move him and keep him next to the other one?
They're Warglaive buddies.
So he gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. No 1s to reroll. And then wounding on 3s. Or wounding on 2s. 2 wounds.
Hurry up and
3 damage.
That's a dead wraith. Anyone of them? They half buried one.
Then are you going to interrupt?
No.
So other guy gets 4 attacks. And Belisarius repaired him up another wound from his repair ability. So he's up to 11 of his 12. He did not get the canticles, so just hitting on 3s. 3 wounds.
Hurry up and one. No one dies.
Whips or no whips? Whips.
And that's all my attacks.
Okay. The last one will attack back. On the injured one. So 3. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Wraiths aren't good against big robots. So I lost 4 to this unit, so they can't fail. I lost 4 to these scarabs, they can't fail. How many did I lose to the warriors? I didn't keep them separated.
You had 11, so you have 2 left. I believe that's accurate.
So I lost a 9. So they're gonna die. No, if I roll a 1, they don't. Right?
Yeah.
I use 2 command points. Saving it's pretty big. I think. But then I use a lot of command points. I'm not going to use any command points. So I'm just going to roll a 1 right here. Or 6.
You can command point that.
I could. I don't think it's worth it. It might. There's a decent chance this was a mistake. But I stand by it.
Depends how many guys you get back on the immortals.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Except for the mechanical.
So I'm making one final effort to take down some of the Mechanicum units. Pretty much my entire army advanced. I've long ago stopped caring about my objective. I'm just going to try to get Joe's. My scarabs came over here to fight the infiltrators.
Rust
Stalkers. I thought, don't the other guys have cloaks? Or was it just the one guy?
The one guy has... The alphas have cloaks.
Okay. The Nightbring is coming up to try to assault a knight. The Catacomb Command Barge is coming up to try to assault the other one. I've got my warriors finally in position to do something, and I have 6 scarabs ready to assault the
Vanguard.
The Vanguard.
And where did the Wraith go?
Oh, the Wraith fell back from combat with the Knight and went over here.
There he is.
Because they can fall back and assault in the same turn. How do you say that word?
Pharaoh.
Alright, so I'm going to use the Pharaoh's Will, which allows me to use, or I used it, which allows me to use my Will Be Done or Wave of Command twice. So I used it on my Immortals and on my Squad of Warriors, so it's +1 to hit for each.
How many command points was that?
That is 1 command point. And then I'm going to start shooting with... if he's within 12, I'll start with him. He's not. But he'll still... I'm going to start shooting at him.
Which one?
The back one. This boy. So I have my Heat Lance in focused mode. So 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 2 hits this time. So Strength 8 versus T7, look at 3s. 2 3s.
So, 5 up. 1 goes through.
D6 damage. 3.
He's down to 9.
And then I will shoot my warriors into... Are these Vanguard as well?
Those are rangers.
Rangers. I'll shoot the warriors at them since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm hitting on 2s. Oh, 11. 9, 10, 11. And then I'm wounding on 3s and rerolling 1s from my lord. Got 1, 1. Still a 1. So 6 wounds minus 1 AP.
So 4 up, because they're in cover. 3 die.
Alright, and then the Tesla Immortals will shoot at the same knight that the Stalker shot at. They are within half range, I believe.
I will use a command point for rotate ion shields on him.
What's that? The
Joe? Yeah, the other 3 normal ones. So he's up to a 4-pin bonus.
So I am at the Tesla Immortals are at half range, so I get minus 1 AP from my Dynasty. And then +1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 2s, and then I'm rerolling 1s because of the Triax Stalker. Wow, I got 3 1s and rerolled them, and got 3 more 1s. But I have +1 to hit, so I'm getting extra hits on 5s, so that's 4 more. And then wounding on 5s. Wow, that was god-awful. 2 wounds minus 1 AP.
4 up. Both go through.
I will fire my Tesla cannon from my command bodge at that. No, at that one. So hitting on 2s or 3s. Yeah, no, hitting on 2s. 2 extra hits from the 6. He's at half range. -1.
4. Takes another one.
Warrior shot. He shot. Oh, I should have started with Antimatter Meteor again from Satan. So it's going to be on the Destroys again. Looking for a 2. Got a 5. So D3 mortal wounds. 2.
That will kill the injured one.
How many meteors does he need to throw at them to kill him?
At least one more.
And I got the D6 on the first one. So all... I have the Staff of Light from my my dude. My Cryptic. Which is Assault 2, I believe. Assault 2, Strength 5, AP 2.
Who's he shooting at?
The front knight. Or front warglaive. Let me just double check so I don't mess something else up. No, it's Assault 3. Putting on 3s. 2 hits. Strength 5. Wounding on 5s. 2 6s. So AP 2.
So 5 up. Takes one.
And then I have the Gaze of Death from the Satan Shard of the Nightbringer. So he's going to shoot that at the Destroyer. No, he's going to shoot that at these back guys. So it's Assault D6. 1, I will command point that. Another 1. Alright, 5. So this wound's on 2+. So 5 wounds minus 4 AP, D3 damage.
6+ invo. Fail 4.
Do they have multiple wounds or?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2, 3, 1. It doesn't matter. So that is all my shooting, and I have a bunch of assaults to do. These front 2 scarabs will go into them.
No Overwatch.
Maybe. How many? I get 3 attacks each. 5. Yeah, I might just put them both in. Right, so front 2 got an 11. The back 3 are going in as well. Got a 3. So I don't think the back squad made it.
Where's the rangefinder at?
I don't know. We have to find that. Yeah, they're not making that one. And then the Nightbringer will go into this knight. He's gonna...
3. 1 shot. Did not hit. About to gun. Miss.
I think I need a 7 on him. I pre-measured. Got it. The Catacomb Command Bodge will go in on the other one. 3. 8 6s.
Nothing. Melt again. Nothing.
I think I need a 6 on this. I mean, that's not going to be enough to go, so spend another command point and reroll that. Got that one. And then my Warlord trait, the Eternal Madness, lets me reroll to hit. I charge. And then this 3-man base of scarabs will go into the Vanguard.
So, looks like
Take
2
it
of
all
the
6 except for the guy in the back.
And this,
You can tell, you can see through
I
that.
mean, at this unit over here.
so it's
Oh, that unit, you're correct. I apologize.
Okay, but
so plasma calibers,
I thought it was 1 yet.
1 hit.
I only had 1 6-man. Everything else was 3-mans.
So 1 wound minus 3 AP.
So just,
Single damage.
so take a
and
damage.
That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys.
If it would have been 1 squad, we would have had line of sight.
Sure.
8.
No matter how sneaky you try to be.
It's true.
15 shots. No hits.
Nice. Let's see if they make it. They make it. And then the 3-man squad The other one, they make it as well. And then the Wraith is going to assault the Doomcrawler and back, just to tie it up.
So D3 is close range.
And I'm staying away from that other guy, Greg.
What other guy?
The dude right below that ruin.
Okay.
1 wound on the Wraith.
Great. Good.
And heavy swing. No.
I made it. So lots of close combats now.
Was that... No, I have to know the other side. How far was your distance?
At like 7 or something.
Okay, so you're
Who's going first?
How many? I mean, I guess it. If you. Well, I guess it would make a difference. I will do the Nightbringer first, because he's the coolest. So the Scythe of the Nightbringer is Strength 7. So 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. That's 3 wounds minus 4 AP.
No save.
Oh, they don't get invuln in close combat?
Nope.
Oh.
Just shooting.
Then 36. 12.
He's dead. See if he explodes. He does not.
I had an entire plan. I was going to use Entropic Strike on my Warlord to ignore your invuln, but I don't need to do that, I guess.
Well, I'm going to use my last 2 command points to interrupt the Catacomb command badge with the other one.
Would you like to consolidate the Nightbringer?
Does this guy have a does his destroyer have like a power fist or anything?
No.
Alright, I'll consolidate into him. Hey, buddy.
Was he the nearest?
Yes, I think so.
So, it's 3 times. What's the toughness on a command badge?
7, I think. 6.
So, wounding on 2s.
Right.
1 wound. Minus 3 AP.
Alright, and I gave him the Nightmare Shroud, so that's +1, and you said minus what?
Minus 3.
So if I'm at 2 up to a 5 up, I can do math. Nope.
3 damage.
Alright, so 1 or 2, and the Quantum Shield ignores it. It does not ignore it. So it's down to 5 wounds. Yeah, I thought the do any of the knights
just put it on
have
one of these keyboard
No.
artists?
None of them have a invuln in close combat, just against shooting.
since you already interrupted, I can just do both Wraith or Scarab units at the same time, so it's 6. 3 attacks per, right?
Yeah.
6.
There's 4 attacks each.
4 attacks?
I think it's 4.
Alright, I'll just double check then. You're correct. So there's 6 more. Hitting on 4s. Strength 3 on T3. So wounding on 5s. Or 4s. 6 wounds. 4 up.
4 die.
And then the 2 scarabs on the Dust Stalkers, or Rust Stalkers. Fours by 4s. Oop, I rolled really well that time. 6 wounds. Out of 6 attacks, I got 6 wounds. Or, yeah. Or 8 attacks.
1 dies.
And then we got the Wraith, who is 3 attacks. Hitting at 3s. Wounding on... He's a strength 6, or strength 5.
He's strength 6 against toughness 7.
So 5s. 3 wounds. Minus 2 AP.
5 up. Fail 2.
So 2 damage each.
The
Vicious
race has
claws.
learned that they shouldn't eat knights. They should eat
Doom crawlers.
doom crawlers.
Attacked. So I've got the...
Palatable.
Oh wait, we should have been alternating units here.
No, you just assaulted
Yeah,
everything.
he charged
Oh,
it.
you're right. Whew. That's spooky. And then the command badge onto the other knight. So 3 attacks with his war scythe. Hitting on 2s. 2 hits. And strength 7, so winning on 4s. No wounds. How many wounds does he have left?
9.
Oh, I won't waste any command points there. I think that's all my assaults.
I'll do the Lone Destroyer on the Night Scythe first, on the Nightbringer first. So he gets 2 attacks. Both hit. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. I lost 4 Vanguard. So that leaves 6 with their Sergeant. So 7 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1s from Canticles. And so they are strength 4, and because of their rad saturation, they are wounding your scarabs on 2s.
Nice.
So 5 wounds.
No AP.
Correct.
Looking for 6s. Nope. So 5. So 1 base dies. Another has 1 wound.
You had one with a wound on it, so
Where you would target that unit.
Yeah.
so two bases.
Dune Crawler hasn't dropped down a threshold yet. So 3 attacks on the Wraith. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Wounds.
3 up and wound. Nope.
And then it's just the...
Oh, that's just 1 damage.
Yeah, it's just the 1 damage, and then the Lone Ruststalker. No, they're not alphas, they're princes. So 4 attacks on the Scarab.
That's a lot of attacks.
All hit. Did they go and lower someone's attacks in the FAQ a while ago?
I don't remember. I'm not super.
Might have.
We might
I
be
think they
doing
might have.
the number
lowered
of attacks.
that
You
one
might
point.
be wrong.
So 3 wounds. Well, 1 mortal wound, 2 regular wounds.
Any AP?
No.
1 goes through, and does that do multiple damage?
No, just 1.
So
Yeah, I think they went and dropped someone's.
Oh,
No, that's correct.
Danny trying to pull off wounds and put them on others.
I think they went and reduced the attacks on them because, like, these guys get 3 and 4 on the side, and the other guys get 2 and 3.
Mhm.
But I haven't run them in a while, so I don't remember.
No, we'll check it out later though.
Any,
That is all of my attacks. So that unit lost 4 guys. On the Ruststalker, he's good. The unit of Vanguards lost 4. They're good. And then the Rangers lost 4. They're good.
they only lost 3
The last 3?
Rangers, yeah.
Well, they still good.
Alright, so that was pretty good getting 1 Warglaive down, and then the Nightbringer and my Command Barger, and now, but they're also both the most forward things, so they can also be shot up now. And I've fully abandoned my objective, so if I don't get Joe's, then I'm in trouble. And I've lucked out. Well, my 1 unit warriors is dead now, but my mortals have survived 2 turns with only 1 model left.
For my Canticles, I got Chant of the Remorseless Fist and Invocation of Machine Might, so reroll 1s in the fight phase and +1 strength for my units. The Destroyer and the Dune Crawler have both fallen back from their combats, so that I can try and shoot at those 2 units. Everyone else stayed in their combats. Belisarius moved up, put a wound back on the Warglaive, and he's gonna try and shoot the Nightbringer with his Solar Atomizer. And the Tech Priest Dominus is going to try and shoot the 1 remaining Wraith down. And the big news is the squad of infiltrators have come in and claimed the Necron objectives. So starting off the shooting, I'm going to have Belisarius shoot the Solar Atomizer at the Nightbringer. So it's D3 shots. 2. Hitting on 2s. Both hit. And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
4 pinball. Both go through.
So it is...
Wait, yeah, how much damage is
it? It is within half range, so it is D6.
I'll command point on them. Good.
Thank God you didn't waste those 2 command points.
It's true.
Saving your warriors.
Death would have died if I had. I need him.
So how many does that leave him with?
4, I believe.
The Tech Priest Dominus is going to fire his Volkite Blaster at the Wraith. So, D3. 3 shots. Rather.
Yeah, he's only got 4 wounds left.
2 hits. And 2 wounds.
Oh, the Wraith?
Yeah.
3. Good.
The Iron Strider is going to fire its autocannon into the unit of 3 Scarabs. Still within range of him, so roll the 1. Missed. So 3 wounds minus 1 AP, 2 damage each.
3 wounds minus 2 AP. On who?
Minus 1 AP, 2 damage each on the unit of 3 Scarabs.
So no saves.
On that unit.
Yeah, so how many die?
It's going to be 2 base. Wait. He's going to die, and then the other one dies. Yeah, that's just the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the unit of Rangers is going to fire at the unit of... I guess I'll fire at the Immortals from the Ruin. So it is down to 4 Galvanic Rifles. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound minus 1 AP.
There we go. 1 dies.
Then the Transuranic Arquebus. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Good.
Minus 2 AP.
Still good.
The Doomcrawler that wasn't in combat will fire its Eradication Beamer at the unit of Immortals. And it will fire its Heavy Stubber into the Wraith. D6 shots. 3. Hitting on 3s. Reroll from Belisarius. I'll hit. Hitting on 2s. 3 wounds. Minus 2.
Who is this on side?
The Immortals.
Alright, so 2 die.
Then the Heavy Stubber on the Wraith. I'll hit. Wraiths are toughness 5, right?
Yes, I think.
1 wound.
There we go. Good.
He's got 4 wounds left. Get that. Serious. What's the toughness of the Nightbringer?
8.
8. He just has a 4 up invuln, right?
4 up save as well.
So, 2. Alright, so the Tech Priest Dominus is going to attempt to assault the Wraith. Belisarius is going to try and go into the Nightbringer. And then the one remaining Ruststalker inside that ruin is going to assault the Scarabs. Yeah. And then the... Yeah, that will be all the assaults. Just move them on that unit.
Okay. The Nightbringer will overwatch with his Gaze of Death. 5. Wait, is Call going on him?
Yeah.
5 shots. Hitting on 6. Nope. Would have been glorious.
Call going on 9 inches. And then the Tech Priest Dominus on the Wraith. 4 inches. I'll do Belisarius first. So he will use the Ox Scourge. So
What does that do?
It's making him strength 10, so he's wounding on 3s instead of wounding on 5s with his axe. What do you think is better? Wounding on 3s doing 1 damage, or wounding on 5s doing 2 damage? Because the AP doesn't matter, because you just have me 4 pin.
Yeah. Wounding on 3 is fine.
Unless
I mean,
the
you're...
Nightbringer is a V.
I would say wounding on 3s.
Yeah, wounding on 3 sounds better.
So I'll go with the Ox Scourge, hitting on 2s. I'll hit. Wounding on 3s. Nothing.
Oh,
Wow.
Then he gets his Mechindrite Hive. So he gets 5. Hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s. 4 hits. And wounding on 5s. 1.
4 up. Takes a wound. Down to 3.
Then the Tech Priest Dominus will attack the Wraith. So he gets 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. 1.
3 up.
2 damage.
He's dead.
Call might die, but he at least killed a Wraith.
Yeah, we
So
get your...
then I have the 1 Ruststalker that charged this turn. And just in case, because I'm pretty sure he lost an attack. It's going to just be 3 attacks from him. Reroll the 1. And 2 wounds. No AP.
6 up. Takes 2. He's attacking has no injured ones.
And that is everyone that charged this turn. So I will start off with the Warglaive. Onto the command barge. So,
Sure, I want to hit these scarabs. I mean, they look thirsty.
they are very vicious. 4 attacks. 3 hits. And wounding on 2s. 2 wounds minus 3 AP.
3 wounds?
2.
5 up. Both go through.
So 3 damage each.
So 1 or 2s I ignore. Ignore 1, the other one goes through. 3 more damage.
He's got 2 left.
I will activate my scarabs. Oh, I guess, one of those guys would have piled, so I can take that 1 unit. So that will be 12 attacks.
The 3-man squad or the 1-man squad?
I don't know which do you think's better to go with.
The 1.
I disagree. 5 attacks. 4 wounds. On the Vanguard.
4 up. 3 die.
And Joe, you still got that guy left, right?
Yeah. So for my next activation, I'll do the other lone Princept on the Scarabs. Let's reroll 1. Nope. So he is strength 6. So wounding on 2s. 1 wound. No AP.
How many guys
Just
do you
hit.
use from over here? 3, right?
Yeah.
And then this fight is currently going in.
Yeah.
So he dies. And I guess I'll activate that 1 guy over there onto the Vanguard. 2 hits. 1 wound.
4. Good. How many guys are left from that? So 3. So they get 4 attacks. Getting on 4s. Reroll 1.
Are they going after the singular guy or the group of 3?
Singular guy.
Okay.
And wounding on 2s. 1.
Goes through. 2 wounds left. And then the Nightbringer. And then this guy, right?
And the command badge.
Yeah. Oh, I got lost.
And that's all my...
Oh. So Nightbringer has 4 attacks. Onto Call. 2 hits. He wounds non-vehicles on 2s. How many wounds does he have?
He has...
I'll get you attacking first next time. Oh, bother. Command rerolling anything. Lone Scarab over here. Attacking that guy. 2 hits. T3 or T4?
T3.
1 move.
4 up. Takes him.
The command badge. It's just 3 attacks. All 3 hit though. Strength 7, wounding on 4s. 1 wound. 2 damage. AP 4, 2 damage.
Can you set him down 2 wounds, Greg?
Yeah. So he's at 11, right? Because he had regenerated 1.
I think he was at 9 and he went up to 10, so he should be at 8 now.
Okay.
That's all the combats, right?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't lose enough for casualties.
Nope.
Anywhere. Oh wait, no. I lost.
You lost 3.
Yeah, so no.
So 3 casualties on the Vanguards. They're good. And no one else suffered any casualties for me. So kind of accomplished some of what I wanted. At least Call's not dead yet.
Yeah.
But keep the Nightbringer tied up so you can't also kill the Destroyer.
It's true. Oh, I can. Oh yeah, I would gaze a death. If I gaze a death call, then I can assault him.
Yeah, then I can.
Oh, not gaze. Not gaze a death. I mean the meteor. Oh no, he has too many wounds, so I couldn't do that either. I only had 1 immortal come back this turn, despite having 8 dead. I had my warriors move up to shoot at the rangers in the tower. I moved the rest of my army up down the center. The Track Stalkers in range of the Melta effect on the Dunecrawler. The Immortals are just going to shoot at the Dunecrawler and hopefully do a little bit of something. My other Scarabase came over here. I'm just going to give up my objective. So in order to tie, I have to kill, call, get the objective,
and just maintain line breaker.
And maintain line breaker to tie it. So effectively, there's no way for me to win, I think.
Yeah.
I would have to stop moving a unit back. Although actually, there's a stratagem that lets me teleport. If it's only 1 command point, which it is. So if I do all that, then I could teleport back and contest. But I have to get through all this first.
Or are those troops? Do they have secure objective
No.
secure?
Yeah.
So then you could use your warriors and you could take it.
Yeah. Well, Joe redeploy to block me.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so going into the other stuff though, and my Catacomb command badge healed 1 wound, so he's up to 3 now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So Nightbringer is going to drop a meteor on call. 6, so that's a d6 mortal wounds. 3.
He's down to 5 wounds.
Yeah. And then going on to shooting, I'm going to have my command badge use my will be done on the Necron warriors. So I have 15 shots from them. They're not in half range, so I don't get my extra -1. But they're shooting at the rangers in the tower. So I am hitting on 2s. And I'm wounding on 3s. -1 AP.
4 up. 3 die.
And then the
So not the big guns, right?
Yeah.
The Triox Stalker is going to shoot the forward Dunecrawler. Heat Ray and Focus, so 2 Melter shots. I moved, so I don't get any hits. The Tesla Immortals will shoot the same unit. So you get your reroll 1s. 4 extra hits. And looking for 5s. 4 wounds. No AP.
3 up. Okay.
I have my Triptych with the Staff of Light. I don't think he's in range of anybody. No, everyone's locked in combat. So I think we just have assaults left. So the Lord is going to assault into the Warglaive, and then the Triax Stalker will follow. Lord makes it, Triax Stalker makes it, and then the Scarab over here on the Rust dude's Greg.
Okay.
Is going to assault as well. He made it. So all 3 units are going to go in.
So Lord, will he make it over here or?
I'll do it. Need to slingshot him.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got that. The Lord will go first. Not that it makes too much of a difference. Do you know if the Lord's Aura affects close combat, Joe?
I think it does.
How much damage does the Mini Knight do when he explodes?
It's within 6 inches, D3.
Okay.
So the Lord gets 3 attacks. Weapon skill 3. That is a 1 hit. Strike 7. Now, reroll 1's to wound. 2. So nothing from him. The Triax Stalker will attack with its massive forelimbs. So 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s, all hit. Strength 7, so 4s. So 3 minus 1 AP, D3 damage.
8. 4 up. All good.
God mech. Wow. The Triax Stalker is surprisingly good in close combat.
I think we learned that last time they were run against the Mechanicus.
Oh, and I'm also going to assault that squad Aetherian over there.
Into the Rust Stalker, into the Vanguard.
Into the Rust Stalker. So they made it, so I'll do them next. So that's 12 attacks. Moving on, 4s. 4 wounds.
4 up. He's dead.
Yay. And then on the other lone Rust Stalker in the corner. One hit. Nope. Alright. And then this is people who didn't charge this turn.
What will you start with?
Well, it's tricky because Joe can kill either one of them. But I have to go with the Nightbringer. Well, if Joe slays a Warlord, he wins, though. I guess I have to go with my Command Badge. Although at this point, I didn't do any damage to the Knight. So how many wounds does I have?
8. 9 or 8, yeah.
Oh, so that doesn't matter. He's going to get to attack regardless.
Yeah,
so the Nightbringer will go on call. 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. 1. Minus 4.
5 up in one.
Wow.
So the Knight will swing at the Command Badge. 4 attacks. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds.
1s or 2s. Made them. Survived. So we're doing nothing this round. My other Scarab will attack the Rust Stalker. 2 hits. 1 wound.
4 up. He dies. The 3 Vanguard will attack that injured unit. Those Scarabs. 2 hits. Moving on 2s. 2 wounds.
Cups. 1 makes it.
So is that the unit or the...
Yeah, it's going to be the solo one.
The solo one, okay.
Or, yeah, the solo one.
I thought that's what it meant.
All your units are gone now, right?
Except Belisarius.
Yeah.
So I think it's just your Command Badge on the
So
Warglaive.
3 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. Nothing.
Okay, so then it's just Belisarius onto the Nightbringer.
For glorious victory.
So he's gonna kill death
So he's
with
gonna-
his axe.
Gonna use his Ox Scourge again. Hitting on 2s. Reroll 1. I'll hit. So wounding on 3s. So 2 wounds.
Just 1 damage?
Yeah.
4 up. Lit is with 1 wound.
And then is Mechandrake Hive.
Uh-oh.
2d6. 9.
You got this, Nightbringer.
Hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s.
Go ethereal.
And wounding on 5s.
Uh-oh.
1.
This is it. So these are little robots with him, or is these
And
his
these are
tentacles?
his tentacles under his robe.
4 up. Good. Nightbringer lives to die next turn.
So that is all the attack.
Did
Oh,
your
yeah, you got
knight
this. You got the scarabs
Yeah, I saw
on
them.
on them.
Yep.
So yeah, that's all of my guys to fight. So it's just Danny's.
You made your involves with your warlord, Danny?
I didn't.
What?
Oh.
Danny made his.
His
His,
thing.
yeah.
3. So
I hate
12
that
more.
thing.
12 more attacks on the vanguards. Lots of 2s. And 4s. 2.
4 up. 1 dice. Okay.
I guess,
So I lost 3 guys from the Ranger squad. So leadership test on them.
And I don't have any leadership tests.
Good.
So 2 of the Rangers die.
So you've got 1 regular guy left.
Pull the regular guy and 1 of the rifles.
So the Nightbringer is most likely, almost definitely gonna die in Joe's turn, which would be bad. I did like nothing to the Knight. I don't think things are looking good for me right now.
For my canticles, I got the same ones that I've been using all game because there's been a surprising amount of close combats overall. Belisarius regenerated 3 wounds with his self-repair, so he's back up to full. And he also restored another wound to the Warglaive. And he's moved back so the Tech Priest Dominus and the Cataphren Destroyer can try to kill the Nightbringer. And that was all of the movement this turn. So I start off shooting with the Iron Strider, shooting into this base of scarabs. 4 shots. Reroll. I think it went out right. So no rerolls from them. 2 wounds minus 1 AP on your scarab.
So 2 on which one?
The one by the pipeline.
Which one?
The
They're
one
2
closest
different
to
units.
that.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
that. So it's 2 damage each.
Oh, he's dead.
Then the
Oh, was it one? It's 1 and minus 2. So.
minus 1.
Okay. I didn't know you can. So I get covered. He's level.
Then the destroyer will fire its weapons into the Nightbringer.
He does have a chance of exploding when he dies. So I don't know if you want.
What's its explosion?
4 plus D3.
That's fine. So it will. What's its toughness?
8.
He will,
Oh wait, no, T7.
So he will supercharge.
It's 8
His
wounds,
plasma.
but T7. My bad.
So D6. 4. Hitting on 4s. Reroll 2s. So only hits twice, but he doesn't die. And wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
4. He's dead.
Explosion time?
Yeah. Nope.
Command point?
I'm not gonna. It's not relevant here. Or maybe it is.
Death dies.
I mean, 4 plus to do 2d3 mortal wounds.
You're not going to be able to get the
Or,
objective if you teleport back anyways.
Is he? I wouldn't hit him. Is it going to be the best 4 plus?
It's 3 inches, right?
Yeah. So it's
You'd
not.
hit him because that guy can't be on the base.
What's that? You measure to the model.
Okay, but you're on... I'm just...
Yeah, no, I mean, you're correct.
But... And you have a chance of killing the Destroyer, but you won't kill the Tech Priest Dominus.
Yeah, well, no, just for the use of a command point. But yeah, I can't teleport, and I don't...
And I think it's probably better to try and bring your Warlord back.
I think it's safer, yeah, to bring them.
Just, like, if things go your way, then I won't, like, by default.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, at this point, though, I don't know if there's any, like, winning move. There's, like, non-losing moves, but there's not, like, teleporting here is irrelevant. Like, your objective. So even if I get this one back, you got it. If I, go in... or just take the Nightbringer out. No explosion for him.
Don't put him on the edge. If he
no,
falls
I'm gonna
up,
move
he'll
him
shatter. The back Dune Crawler will fire into the unit of Immortals with both its guns. So, Eradication Beamer, 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. He's within 9 of Belisarius. So, reroll the 1s. And wounding on 2s. 6 wounds, minus 2 AP.
Who's that?
On the Immortals.
5 plus a bone. If I'm within 3 inches of a cryptic.
Well, you get your 5 up anyway.
Yeah. It did. They finally died. It took a while. But...
It did.
And then the other Dune Crawler...
So last turn of not bringing enough back that for you.
Yeah.
The other Dune Crawler will fire its weapons into the unit of warriors.
Okay.
D6. 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. All hit. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. Minus 2.
6. 2 die.
3 stubber. Reroll the 2. And wounding on 4s. 2 regular ones.
1 dice.
And then I will have 2 Transuranic Arquebuses fire onto the warriors.
Oh, no, I didn't read the entire stratagem. It's only if you have a monolith. Like, say you teleport back to the monolith. So I can't come back to the objective anyway.
So no wounds from that shooting, so it's just the close combats.
Okay.
So I will start with the Warglaive onto the command punch. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Give me... Well, yeah, what's it? The AP?
Minus 2 or 3.
Because I have a 2 up, so I do actually get safe.
I think it's minus 3.
No, so 5 up, 6 up. So I probably saved 1, and then I need a 1 or a 2. Nope, you got him.
Does he explode? Yeah, it's minus 3
No.
AP.
Alright, yeah. So he dies now. So you now have Slain the Warlord.
Now, can you bring him back?
Yeah, I think it would.
Stratagem?
I think it would be now. Resurrection Protocol. Use stratagem when a Necron's character from your army, excluding Trizine, and a Satan shot is slain. At the end of the phase, roll a d6.
Okay.
So that is...
So you have time to think about it then.
Yeah.
So you get to do attacks from one of your guys.
Oh, so you could do damage with the explosion and then bring him back, theoretically. Which would be hot.
Well, it's actually good him not come back till the end of the phase, since you couldn't, like, kill him again. And that means he heals a wound at the beginning of my turn, so it'll be up to 2. 2 hits from the Lord. Rerolling the 1 to wound. Nothing.
So then I have my 2 remaining Vanguard onto the... Whatever the unit of Scarabs is that has the 2 wound guy.
Oh yeah, I think you killed the solo one.
Yeah, he did.
And wounds. 2 wounds.
6 up. The guy dies. I guess it doesn't matter, right?
No, that's all of my guys to attack.
So 8 attacks onto that unit. So the 2-man squad there.
Want me to consolidate you in?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. 1 wound.
4. Good.
And then the track stalker, I think, was it hitting on 3s?
I don't remember.
Track stalker. Yes, it was. So 1 hit. Wounding on 4s. Nope. And that's on my close combat, right? Yeah.
So, do you want to bring the guy back?
Yeah, bring him back. That's command point. And 4 plus my warlord returns. He does not. I think with that, I will concede. Yeah, I mean, whenever it's in an objective in each field, first blood is the most valuable thing. Joe got first blood, and I wasn't able to break through his ranks. But it was super early on. It was looking super one-sided.
Yeah,
I think early on, it looked like you were going to win, and then when I came up and destroyed the one knight or the one warglaive, it looked like it might come back, and then the Nightbringer started floundering.
A turn of no damage results on either side, and then I can just fall back and shoot.
I played with the Night Scythe on the left side really badly, putting it up. So I thought it would survive better. And then losing the Night Scythe, and then the 15 warriors were pretty forfeit.
Yeah.
It did take a lot of shooting from you.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it pretty much only took the shooting that couldn't really do too much else. Like, your Triarch Stalker was kind of hidden from them, so they couldn't really go after that, and they couldn't have, fired at the Nightbringer or anything.
And given, the way the army was built, I think the army... I mean, this was our first game with the new codex, but I think going more one side, or me taking a different dynasty, because it was, pretty split down the middle of, shooty versus close combat, and then having the Nightbringer.
Yeah.
I think... I think you could do some good stuff with the Tesla Immortals with the +1 to hit and then the reroll 1s to hit from the Triarch Stalker. You could go and generate a bunch of hits, but it's not good against the army you have, really.
Yeah.
I didn't get to take advantage of the -1 AP very much, and then I also the other Satan power I took was I get to shoot through your units, but I have to roll under the number of models you had, and you only had the infantry. So taking a different power would have been better there too.